always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad, Brian, a tad.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Duran finds Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Cunningham. Clock at 4. Over Murray, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Just a great job by Cunningham using the dribble to create separation.
Pass to Gordon. This one for 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 6 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. Now here's Duran. Robinson for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Murray passes to Jokic and stolen by Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Harris against Johnson. Cunningham outside. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Great D that time from Murray. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Cunningham. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Murray for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver leading by 4. Here's the 3. Murray, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And down it goes. 2 points.
With his 6'6" size, Cunningham is so tough to get off his rhythm off the bounce.
Outside Brown. Back to Murray. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Lets it go from the wing. The Nuggets with another miss. For Detroit, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. That one's good. This game is all even. Cunningham's got 8.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Changes here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Duran, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now off the inbound. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great focus there from Murray to convert through the foul.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
13 foul.
Gordon outside. LeVert goes against Murray.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Thompson finds Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 1. Outside Brown. Jokic to screen. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. By himself. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Jokic to screen. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
LeVert passes to Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. The shot. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Group substitution here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Herder's checked in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Thompson. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham throws it down.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping.
Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. And Brown with the stuff.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Reed. He played a great game against Indiana. Cunningham passes to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And that one drops for him. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Brown scanning the floor. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Cunningham drives in. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 12 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Brown against Cunningham. Pass to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He made a big impact, scoring 12. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Brown in at small forward. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Brian.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Tim, how do you like this plan for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Pulls up. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Herder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Pass to Holland. Valanciunas against LeVert. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, Denver.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Here's LeVert. And again, the Pistons missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Murray. Murray going to work inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Herder. Stewart outside. Here's Holland. Still no points. Sasser with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen from deep three-point range. The Nuggets with another miss. For Detroit, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Nuggets trail by 3. Brown passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Pass to Harris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson, no good. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. Duren with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Jokic passes to Murray. And here's Watson from deep three-point land. Duren with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For three, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got 7.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
The Pistons have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Duren with a screen on Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, the combination of size and skill make Cunningham tough to defend.
Cunningham.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Murray. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Johnson against Thompson. It's Jokic, high post. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out a brick wall around the rim.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Harris. 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. There's the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires from the wing. And it's Cunningham missing. Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Brown. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Herder comes in for Robinson. And LeVert subbed in for Cunningham. Harris outside. Pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one. Screen by Gordon. A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Brown. The rebound by Detroit. The last time these 2 teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off, and in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, their activity and intensity at the offensive end really set the tone for the game.
Now Johnson. He's scoreless. Pass to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
It's Herder on the wing, defended by Brown. Harris outside. Gordon with a steal. Brown with it. Now Herder defending. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Cade Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. And they doubled up Cunningham. Clock at 6. Harris outside. Offline with a 3. Left side Johnson. Spins. Over Harris. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Now let's take a moment here for... That does it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Now, what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Kevin Huerter out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray finds Gordon. Three-pointer, no good. Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham passes to Harris. Misses the 3.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Murray from outside. The Pistons clear it. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham on the wing, covered by Johnson. Johnson against Cunningham. 4-3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 19. From downtown, another 3 for Detroit.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding team. The Nuggets, 4th.
Yeah, it was an emphasis last year for them, crashing the boards. And what a job they did. Number 1 in the league in rebounding.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Duren, the screen. From the top of the key, Denver grabs the miss. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Brian.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. here for Detroit. Karis LeVert's checked in for Thompson. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham. Robinson with a double. Jokic against Duren. Jokic passes to Brown for three. Gordon. LeVert with a rebound. Detroit leading by 11. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. And stolen by Jokic. 3-on-3. From deep, Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Sasser outside. Johnson against LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Outside Johnson. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. It's Jokic, high post. Three-pointer.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Sasser gets the bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Sasser going inside. Now here's Duren. Back to Sasser. Duren with a screen on Murray. Here's Duren. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Johnson, and Hardaway is subbed in for Brown.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And here's Sasser, right wing. Robinson passes to LeVert, 6 to shoot. Watson with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Still fighting for it on every play. Hardaway Jr. knows the and one chance is worth the battle.
The Pistons making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Denver. Jones comes in for Murray. Detroit leading by 7. LeVert outside. Duren the screen. LeVert with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the dunk by Duren.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Brown inside. Sasser defending. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 5 points. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Duren. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pistons lead by 9. Denver's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Outside, Brown. And here's Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. Herder from long range. Jones grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 9. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. 30 seconds left in the third. Now here's Sasser. Duran in the post. Valanciunas on him. Here's LeVert. He's got 7. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And the dunk by Duran.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And more in. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. On the court for the Nuggets. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Murray. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. Pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. And here's Hardaway. Herder defending. Now Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. There's a screen. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And stolen by Herder. And the Pistons pushing it up now. LeVert passes to Herder. Back to LeVert. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. There's Herder with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Pistons lead by 15.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
That's tipped. And now the Pistons in transition. LeVert goes against Brown. LeVert outside. Picked by Stewart. The 3 is up. And Detroit another 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Nikola Jokic has checked in for Brown. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Back to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
And there's a 3-second violation. And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Nuggets trail by 15. On the wing, Murray. And Reed pulls it down.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to LeVert. Now Now here's Reed. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Holland. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Holland's gotten his first basket of the night. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Hardaway. The shot, no good. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Here's Holland. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson. Cunningham's checked in for Jenkins. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. With the step back, here's Murray. And the shot falls short that time.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Cunningham is doubled. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Brown. Herder defending. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. Offensive rebound, and there's the call on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. So for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for LeVert, and it's Robinson in for Herder. And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-5 run. Cunningham looking around. It's good from the top of the key. Cunningham's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. With the fadeaway. And the shot's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Cunningham is doubled. For 3, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now Jokic. Deflected! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Reed.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Cunningham is doubled. Harris left side. Kicks it out to Cunningham. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Brown with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Brown's shot is good.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Cunningham against Brown. That misses. Watson with it. Here's the pass to Brown. Let's loose for 3. Duren pulls it down. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. He lets it go. And again, another missed shot. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their map.
Tobias, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you later.